The guy who is in charge of Forestry Commission, no, he's doing everything possible to sabotage this guy's job. Now, Abronya Eka Sansamich Kennedy. Now, Kennedy, the Oya protection. Abronya no Okasama wine. The Kennedy attempt on TV and on radio. Say Kennedy, a Biena Juneso, or a Kwasiam Penny, or Nimunyansa, no abodam no. No Mukasama wine, I don't know Mukasama as good. I don't Mukasama Kotoko. The same Bawumia, when he failed to make sure, say, dollar no, Sebio. See the name what they dollar no to manage economy you know who so we fail no he tried to use lies to cover up his lies. This Bawumia can never manage any economy. Susu joint Bawumia cannot manage susu joint. Obia na yire na chire baby on fa the man he cannot manage susu joint. I saw the president in Zambia talking to Ghanaians in Sasawon Sembaye and Sam George akeka kana adwene. Arrogant Sam George keka can kwasi asem. You come and meet us in Ghana.
I Kevin Taylor na TC Sam George so no ondo ne nkan or ne nka bakusi was Sam George arrogant ahomaso asoro ko tena Zambia keka wa adwe kan kwa asem baba twa Ghana ha na we kwa phone kita kra phone na wo frɛ ne kra da wonche kra yese switch off and I tell ko ni twifa so na o tell na bra Ghana baba twa Kevin Taylor no na Kevin Taylor and I want more expose ya be you. Was it Bawumia inflation and then num 50 something and inflation and num 3 point something. No more boa bafuma ayefwa magana ye de inflation no was inflation at tiama any crampo no maybe I refine good Ghana good coast one you see if good raw good nkwa brochiri Tabrochiri for no. This is on beto. Your friend is saying, watch how you go die. On beto to good product. Wah. You have a good un kubi ma to forcing. Aye, waka. A bebem. Can tell no. Na sisa Forestry Commission boss no. Or sabotage amakofi Boadu. Ah, o sabotage no. Papa no so bojuma. Your pictures are Kevin de actually. Na say no ma ko yi. What do you think Kevin?
This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Land Minister Akasa, Prempe Headmaster. Public lands sold without going through the appropriate process are automatically cancelled. Land Minister Nakasa, Mr. Emmanuel Ama Kofi-Boa, one of the most hard-working ministers in Ghana. A lot of people are trying to sabotage him. The saboteurs. I know. In the NDC and outside the NDC, there are so many people who are trying to make his work difficult. But this guy is a very solid, straightforward thinking guy. And he has committed. What Jen Adjuni say, he is committed in a fight against illegal mining and also trying to make sure say in Sasawon Semo Ghana no and Sana Sebio in the future on free position now we're making a mark. This guy is facing a lot of challenges from the Forestry Commission all the way to some people in the party who are trying to sabotage him. In fact, the guy who is in charge of Forestry Commission, no, he's doing everything possible to sabotage this guy's job. When you go down and you analyze, and it's not there are some people who at the end of the day, the guy as Forestry Commission, he basically, there are some people who are owing that guy. So they cannot even talk about that guy. Because, and there are some people too who are on the payroll of that guy. Until they cannot talk about that guy. And so many people are trying to sabotage the lands minister. But one thing I know about this guy, my studying him for some time, he has been very focused when it comes to Ghana and Sasawon the fight against illegal mining. Now, the lands minister, he has made a statement or say, public land sold without going through the appropriate process are automatically cancelled. What asasibia abaya sase amfa the right process muno or say from endeko illegitimate investment no aye or say sa asasina wato no automatically yetwam usika hye enti se wafa koti kwan bi so akoto abaya sase na se wan follow due process Now one kasa unim say one follow due process. Maybe a unipe bi na wa ban mu, unipe bi na ye NDC ni, unipe bi na ye NPP ni, and a wunya sa asase na ye aban asase na ose automatically sa asase no efri wonsa. Enti you need to understand say mo amatoto toto aban asase public lands. Imagine ya mo say mo de na mo hu nipa bi na wa ban mu, ana mo hu nipa bi na wa ban mu sisia, enti motumi de koti kwan so. If you miss one step, and I'm talking about the processes and also ufem ma assassin be legitimately ebeya wodiano. If you even skip one step, the minister is telling you say you automatically forfeit, you automatically sa assassin automatically it is cancelled. Usika shit, it does not belong to you. People are more Ghana, especially somebody like Afote Agbo. He's a criminal. Afote Agbo, he's a land thief. He works with thugs, land guards. His leader or the land guards in him, your friend Van Dam. He brings boys from Togo. Afote Agbo is a thief. He's a criminal. Mwa monsa sededa katamanso. Any sa area holding in Afote Agbo. The Busiano, they were just caretakers. The Kansuru family are the people who hold the title to the land. Afote Agbo, akoye fake document in the Kutano. Ubusana say court. In fact, that court document in Ekutano, no, it was a ruling. A church said they are just caretakers. The owners of the land are the Kansuru family. They have the title to the land, and that is private. But I'm making you understand. Say, Yawankofo Ghana, Bebreno. That is what they are doing. And a typical land thief. Ewa Ghana, Afote Agbo. Into what asaso Katamansu area ho nyina no Apollonia ne mo nyina mo nkɔ lands commission na mo nkɔ verify say asase no title holder ne wine. Afote Agbo does not have title to any of the land there. I am giving you the secret. Say wo asase wa Bon Katamanso, wo asase wo Apollonia, go to lands commission and let them do an official search. You will see, say, Afote Agbo ne Busiano, at a point, they were just caretakers of the land. They don't have the land title. The Kansuru family, the land title to Sa Katamanso Assassin. Afote Agbo, he knows a lot of people don't know. And on Namakrana, or Bokrono, or Yanko for Assassin. Afote Agbo is a thief. It was as will be go to the lands commission. Go and ask for the land title. And no here. The title of the land. But what the land minister is saying, he say, Sawakota Sasibina Yabansase. Nasa, why do you say, Ude na unimobi wa bemu? Na unimobi we kufuado wa bemu, wadam fone Samira Bawumia, muna na motonton sase, unimobi wa NDC wa bemu. Land minister say, sa process na uko mukonya sa ne toye no. Say, unim say, one for the right process, man, so one for kwan papa swa. It does not matter how much you have spent. And there kono ye cha sa sikanim. Usika she aban will take over the land. Now, Naimos, and interestingly, this minister is working so hard. And you see, in Sasawan 7, and I would like to send this message to the minister. Say, per se, you solve Ghana and Sasawan problems in we need to resource the lands commission. They be a same way. And I saw the president in Zambia talking to Ghanaians in Sasawan Sembaye and Sam George. Arrogant Sam George. You come and meet us in Ghana. And not to Ghana now, you're called Krenko. Or to Hono Kankwasi as a webber to ye. We are here. Ojina Zambia. No Kankwasi. He will leave Zambia and come to Ghana. Come and make sure you stabilize the communication. Now, if we want to solve Ghana and Sasawan problem, what we need to do is to make sure, say, Lands Commissioner, your resources are almost well. Last, I sat here and I'm sending this message to the Lands Minister again. I have heard you people want to digitize Ghana and Sase. Now, digitize Ghana and Sase. Now, say, Ghana and Sase, nobody at the Lands Commission is paid more than 10,000 Ghana cedis. Nobody. Goro boys at Lands Commission, they have money than workers at Land Commission. Workers at Land Commission are slaves to Goro boys. That is the danger we are in. And the Goro boy could have 20,000 Ghana 40,000 Ghana, $10,000. Why in the Lands Commission on Jesus can manipulate documents? So before we go into solving our land issues, especially in Accra, any baby or Ghana Biano, we need to first make sure Lands Commission is resourced well. People are paid well. Now the Lands Minister is talking about land reclamation, talking about we making sure say ama confusion President is speaking, who is speaking, but the Lands Commission that is in charge of the lands, they have been sidelined. We are not paying them well. We are not giving them better money, and they sit there and they have become corrupt because what one get 3,000, 2,000, 1,500. Then the bemana enya sa incentive say obey the. So if the president is listening to me, we need to quickly sit and draft a policy. Make sure Lands Commission it becomes more resource. We need a lot of money pumped into the Lands Commission and give them timelines to make sure they change the face of our land, our land allocations in Ghana. Because say yes, every day we will speak grammar and a blockchain and a digital, and the time will come that some judge and the boss at. And you know what you call blockchain, and you see when you do the blockchain, every land that you buy in Ghana, when you buy that land, what is going to happen is that when you buy, there's a system that is on it. The Lands Commission is not resourced, so you are talking gas, you are talking trash. We need to put money in Lands Commission. Let us look at it again. The Lands Minister, sit down with the commissioner. They need a lot of resource. People are not paid well. The Lands Commission is under-resourced. They don't have money. Now, go around the nation and go and check all the Lands Ministry offices of Ghana. You marvel. There's no money. There's no incentive. Bribe. Go to the regional office in Accra. Go there and see. Goro boys have taken over the place. You know why? Because obi 20,000 Ghana da, or 10,000 Ghana da. Oniska inti Goro boy bano kwaji obisika $10,000. No imu $2,000 said J necessary title onye. So you people are just making noise, and this is a generational problem. So me, I don't care about somebody sitting and talking about blockchain and we put it on the system. If Lands Commission is not resourced well, they are not paid well, this will go down the drain. It's going to be another waste of time. We need to have serious communication. We need to have serious dialogue on Lands Commission, how to resource it, how to make sure Lands Commission get good money. Go there and go and see. Inti your uncle for Ghana. Because they know Lands Commission, the workers are poor. They don't even have materials to work with. They go there with a little bit of money. And then you bring Ura or Chanopa Ura Lands Commission now kuta $5,000. Ubetmaji ubi asasi. Ura Lands Commission now kuta 20,000 Ghana. Ubetmaji ubi asasi. That is what we are talking about. Tackle the primary problem. Tackle that problem first. Let's go down and tackle the issues. Tackle the Abema Nipa na Jumana Oyeno, Ebiana Yonu Ayon Ghana police no, and the Oma police ni bribe and usro because police no Omoka report it near money position. We need to make the people who work there understand say Jumana Moyano Omo Yabwa Ghana. Ya but yen sasin sema. We are sitting on a time bomb. And politicians have taken advantage of the system. Nobody wants to resource Lands Commission. Mobile number the brofua number the jargons and a blockchain and digitalization. The issue is fundamental. Resource the Lands Commission, pay them well, give them their timelines, and give them some work to do. So this ikanu koshemu now if you when deliver, then you sack, then you clear, then you bring new people. Because Akrans are sitting in our problem. I say. Asasibia one Caribbean tokwesi subiano problem with Lands Commission. Every confusion na esi asasu subia or Ghana, Accra, Kumasi, Takrade, any problem no baby a free air Lands Commission. Nipa mienu to me pre every Lands Commission on kuta 2 documents. Nipa mienu to me pay free the same Lands Commission. Now omukuta 2 different documents. One land, 2 different documents because there are people in there who are manipulating the system to favor themselves because they need money. So I will plead with the president. This is not about jargons and blockchain and all that. It's about looking at the fundamental problem. The fundamental problem is sit with the Lands Commission and ask them, what do you need to make your work better? That is what we need to do. What the heck is blockchain? and the blockchain and the blockchain and blockchain what? Obi Lands Commission is just gedi also blockchain or the blockchain here then. What the blockchain beba or still he will enter the blockchain and change stuff. What you people think say, yeah, the blockchain bar, people can still not manipulate the system. It is the willingness. It's making people very excited about what they do, defending their office and doing the right thing. So no amount of digitalization and blockchaining and whatever is going to change the problem we have. Sit with the people. Mr. President, call the lands minister, call the lands commissioner, let them sit down. How much money do you people need? We are having land issues in Ghana. Every land in Ghana, especially in Accra, every single land has a problem. Why should we be here? Now, do you think, say, you bringing blockchain is going to solve the problems? It will not solve anything. Because a nipa and a change land document, a nipa and a corrupt, and a man yomano answer a paper in piano, nanipa bako ekuta 2 documents on 1 land. So prepare the people. Let them be excited about the work they do. Let them have confidence in their job. Pay them well. How can you have somebody working, taking money more than somebody who works at Land Commission is one of the most important agencies in Ghana, and can you say Dinwagro? Yati Kroma na Samira Bawumia. Samira Bawumia eko bubu obi dan gu yesa asase ne dia. Onu fulani no. Otumi ko bubu obi dan tugu ye. Samira Bawumia. On the time baba. Okobubu obi time gu dan gu ye. Adan ni kunu na vice president. Ne ti krom ha. Now I just say omo enye asase ne ba ho. The issue is that nipa bi o Lands Commission me say or try Friday I'll send some of my boys to the Lands Commission, They will go and film what is happening there. You'll be shocked. Especially the regional office, the Greater Accra regional office, I'll send my boys to go there. They will take hidden cameras. You will see what is happening there. Workers normally need control. Hey, now me tia me 1,005. Me 2,000 Ghana. Obi in Lands Commission or 10,000 Ghana. Nobody in Lands Commission. As a salary, nobody. Now me tia me 1,005. Na obia say nebra boga biaba na nebra na otuma no say ombra mehwe na assassin nsem ma no okwa no wagya me $500 okwa no wagya me $2,000 na metewo na me mboa boga no meboa boga no mesesa documents. So it is not about blockchain. It is not about digitalization. We are going to you cannot take control of your land when the people who are in charge you have not resourced them. It's a waste of time. So Mr. Minister, please, let's look this deeper than we are just looking. We are just brushing the surfaces. We are just touching the icing. Let's go deep. Let us resource the Lands Commission. Sika, you be here, their resource land commission. Whatever money is coming in, give them about 70% of the money, physical money, and let them use it to work. It is enough of the politics. Ochina Thursday, it's enough of the politics. We have been doing too much political talk. As I'm doing, you bet to a problem. We have come to inherit a problem. And the MPP who say, "Yeah, Tom Abain sa said the Maribeke Kufuado." And the MPP, Achimota Forest, ne che. Sir John Kwasi paying baby Wobia Yaguponguno. Sir John, na what if you know a Krasia Unya network, na or chance as one crime. Sir John, of your Krasi too. And you also can have one penny. Now our chance as one crime. I didn't or your politician. We need to get serious. Enough of the talk. So I support you. I support the work you are doing, Mr. Minister, but you need to do more. When it comes to land issues in Ghana, especially in Accra, we need to do more. And let us stop this blockchain conversation. Blockchain to blockchain what? Give the people, resource them. Go to Lands Commission. Almost system papa. They don't have modern system to store data. They don't have it. Go to their regional offices. Oh yeah, to 16 regions. No, Lands Commission for offices. Office in Now, if you have regions in Ghana, not many regional offices are. You want to be able to manage the land. What are you telling me? You are wasting everybody's time. I'm not for Tiabroche and Kofo Riomon Sase. I'm not for Guabroche Ye Juma. Nankwasi afobiti Lands Commission because onuna oye goro boy na ye jinko fon sase bogus ngudi omunye obi beduru Ghana na asase a watonya ho paper na obi afa esidan siso o se blockchain. Somebody change the document at the Lands Commission. Afote Agbo. That is what he does in Ghana. Afote Agbo. Otumi Rural Lands Commission. Na small boys no more no. We use omo mako system no mako changing kofo din. No wako changing kofo nsase. No afa. Oba Ghana na obeye dede a. No ama tags abebo. That is what Afote Agbo. Na eye den obi adwuma Lands Commission. Na esuro bia mpo eni ni so. Se obi betumi sika kakra bia bedada no. Na obi asase a waye adwuma wa abrochire. Na kwase bia age e wo Ghana. Let's get serious. I'm not done with this conversation. I'm going to come back to this issue. Some don't just say something like okay can any day. Ojina Zambia na why bona, you know, and you know our boy Tantan bi our Brazil na me communication adwuma. Come home. Na ja hand time now na mo. Small boy. You have no idea. Now, this is what Naimos has done. And Rose and Naimos Ako operation, serious operation. And it's interesting and impressive. Your so-called Eastern region. Galamsey bia na ekoso no. And a Naimos Ako. And this is what is happening. Inti over so chere me say ekruwe ohininim. Mr. P, Mr. S, where did this happen? And then Naimos Eco Operation, Yasepra River so. And boys AC a Galamsey camp. Sa ekro na omoye sa de we so. Ojo say ohini no nim. Ohini nim pa oye kromfo. Na ajo say ohini no the ekos wa ha ya hyehyɛ eye machines ya bonsuo sensuo no ojinso ohene no onte. The chief is a criminal. Ohene no okan every Tuesday breaking day bia no omko chi gold and omako mani bi. Ohene na wo sa akro we besides get me what's the name of this town? Sa adewe me who story when I'm say inti Naimos ankopie wa inti nka Pra River na de ekoso no inti we ebekoso sa. The question here is ohene no owo sa akro we so ayemfo no moto aso sa akro so no ombezo kire me ekon say they have not heard about this. They don't know people are on the river mining. Ayemfo no dodo ni akromfo. Mr. S, I want to know the place this happened. We'll share some of the pictures. Just say, Urebe ho. Naimos and Kopio. Thank you, Mr. S. This happened where? Let me see. Naimos discovers and destroy a complex network of Galamsey activities on River Pra, Eastern region, on the 3rd of February. Adewe is our Eastern region. Ofuase awona ohene ne ye kromfo ohene be na wo sa area o yesi esi wo ofuase awona ohene ne ye wi oka ho ohene be go chem se sa industry we ekoso anopa ewia enwumbre to sa ohene ne wo kromo no wante ase we Eastern region in Sisse family in Sisse village yesi ofuase awona and in Sisse village. I am from most they cannot tell me, say they have no knowledge about this. But say, it mean what when you talk about illegal mining. Yeah. Tuesday be a breaking day. Obia oya galabia wo krobia subia no Tuesday omo gi sika, omo yi gold no, omo yi bottom yenu miensa e de komo hene no. Enti eye ekura ye frɛ no ofuase awona ohene no osamo kye no onye ni papa ommo akuro no ekura ye frɛ no Nsise village Nsise omo nyina ahemfrom go nyina akromfo omo ka no korɛ They all know about this. They cannot tell me they don't know what this is going on. Intinka President Ante 9 months. And a minister of the 9 form and a 9 months anchor your operator. Anchor we bet to 1 year. Every day. Share machines is so. Almost when your time I build the machines, no. At the gate. Now on here, I am from one person say, oh, omun nimbibia, omun teshi. Emrante de koba bedafio eba ebedin kwara no okrom ho ebe noma peteshi omunim ni nyina. They are part of the crime. They are part of the crime. Now we show some of the pictures are you ask yourself, say, inti what is going on? E krono on hini womo. Adi kroni ahemfu wom, ahema wom. Kojo pon kroma the constituency no ofuase insese kojo pon kroma na MP ho. Galamsey ekoso nyina onimbi. He is part of it. This is kojo pon kroma's constituency. Oti Accra. And why the Tigray is a ceiling fan? And okay can kwasi asem of parliament. Where the ekoso constituency. Kojo pon kroma's constituency any. This is upon kroma's constituency. Oti Accra na already kwasi di Bawumia chi. Or the Bawumia ba power mama betwaso. And sese afuase nsese kojo upon kroma constituency ni. Kwasiade ni ti se standing fan. Jimmy onko fie no onko stop galano or tenkran and oka bro for parliament and the club for no nsuo wu. And ahemfo no mo so no e de omontoma aba no and omo ne galamsey for say nsuo. Of upon kroma constituency ni. Or the Jimmy di Bawumia chi. Niti jire yinse woduro. Niti jire yinse woduro. Jimmy otenkran uko di fia bottle water nkwan onom. Instead so obeko kurobu ho na why insist say de we jai no otenkran no ka brofo ena nkwasi aforo mutuma no omuguo se nkotre ena omonom nkwasi ansuo ena machine sinsuo so ta ahemfo so agya to ye Ochanopa yanko parliament kohwe ogina ho Mr Speaker and the dia ndian ena o defend Bawumia kwasi ampanyi we ena Mr Speaker na ni kuro mu nsuo te ni ti se Samsung ceiling fan. Now, Land Minister Saya Adebi, and I would like to, you see, this man is working. And I would like to applaud the Ashanti Regional Minister. Hey, Mumpenasemu, yedi mutuminyani foko. As much as Mumpenasemu asantimemuno, this is one of the best regional ministers in Ashanti region, or one of the best. Hey, you can insult him, you can call him names, you can find means to make him look like, say, umbuno, but the guy is doing his job. The guy is brilliant. The guy is committed. The guy knows what he's doing. The Ashanti Regional Minister, Galamsey fight. John Mahama reclaims 800 acres of Galamsey ravaged land. Now, Ashanti region, the Ashanti Regional Minister, the Land Minister, almost claim over 800 acres of land. Almost reclaim. Yaka say reclaimer. Sansa sitting in Ania Galamsey also. Under the leadership of John Mahama, Ama Kofi Bua, any Ashanti Regional Minister no. Sansa si na ekufuado mu eye Galamsey. E peti asantibemu no. Almost katadi nyina so aduanua. They have covered them and they have planted trees. So they have reclaimed the land over 800 acres. Now, pictures before and after pictures. Oh, NDC ba power. Now, and they have covered it. And almost said right now the land in Sasina Esa pick it up. And this is in the Ashanti region. The land minister is working. The Ashanti regional minister is working. John Mahama has set it up 9 months. We are going or getting somewhere. 800 acres. Almost to reclaim land under the leadership of the lands minister. The man is working because on Kasa. But Ama Kofi Bua is one of the hard-working ministers in Ghana. I mentioned before and after of some of the lands. Okay? In Sasine Binye, before and after. Oh, Ama Kataso. Ama Kataso Eduanuya. slowly, we are going to make progress. They are willing to work. And that's why I like the Ashanti Regional Minister. Ashanti Regional Minister, oh yeah, Juma, but Ashanti for the be, oh yeah, the power, so because only NPP ni. The young man is saving the environment, or say what Ashanti for say, and so obimu de etan hunukwa, all because yes, why NDC. No, NDC no nimnyansa, or NDC no de futo input to befia, and your NDC ni plane or two for the two kwa bridge. And your NDC ni plane. Otum for kwa abrochi enya NDC ni plane no de koye ni nyina yambo asanteman ni nyina ensevu nana adenti yem pese ebeboa magana akonenim nana me do piao inti enye party colors at this point. It's about saving the nation because me no tie plane otum for the kwa abrochi so the kwa vacation no NDC ni dia adenti na monka say NDC ni 10 dia inti mo otum for monko adenti ni nyina megina kejetia anjeji kakra ankoto plane na mo otum for anko but otum for the onsem odo bia ne nana ni Ibrahim Mahama ne nana ne me sebio se nana obibi na nana ne pese ode boa na adan ne nana no itana mo mayembre nwase ne yemwa hwe before and after yakata so Ashanti region lands minister obo adwuma no the lands minister is working obo adwuma. Let's encourage him. Let's support him. Now more NDC man person mo sabotage no. I will expose all of you. Akron 4. Me, I don't care. Whether you are related to the vice president, you are related to the president, you are related to the president's wife, you are related to the president's brother, I will expose anybody who is trying to undermine the lands minister's work. I'm telling you people. Whether you are a minister, you are a party executive, I don't care. I just want everybody to deliver. Before and after, let me show you. This is the before and after. A Juma, before and after. Bebre. Before and the Oma Katani Ninaso. This is what we are witnessing now. Abani ye Juma. It's yet to me a reclamation now. Then we start to tackle Edian. Nyoman kitin bi. Where muna ebe free muma in Sorenia start here to think a crank. Because I want tackle a in Sasina yetutuna. In Sonetwa, a gun sasimwa, not in Sufine fin sasim na be join it yen. I be join it. Rivers, no, and then Emma in Sudanese say, it's the first thing you do, you tackle in Sasina Yetutua Menano. The same time you are fighting on the river and clearing those guys on the river, no, you have to also be doing what? Be reclaiming the land. Because in Sasina Yetutua Menano, in Soto de Kuguma, and one is say Yibegu Edian, say in so every galam says Saita, it is looking for another water to join. The nearest river, no, in Suna Aya Brown, it will find the nearest river and enter. Na ascension. First of all, so reclaim Sasina, na o sa HC or Modan Suno. Slowly, in Suna Nibati. You can see clearly say a Juma a lands minister way aye on a Ashanti regional minister and what they are doing, no, let us encourage them, let us help them. They are willing to work for Ghanaians, they are willing to put everything on the line. Now, finally, we are still talking about a land in Sensem. Gold Board. And the history was made by Gold Board, by Ghana government, and the history Kasiye NAC. Ghana to end raw gold exports as Gold Coast Refinery expands. Recent to Gold Coast Refinery. Right now, Omane Gold Board at Tennessee. Every week, they bet to me a supply more a ton of gold for them to refine in Ghana. As time goes on, a bit to 2 tons. Now, this is revolutionary. This is amazing. Now, that Ben Yadrin will say at a point in the life of Ghana, you bet to gold, raw gold, near nane, at ni waha, you bet to turn directly internationally. Jack, this is a big step. And let me tell you, if this happens, it's going to get to a point a single gold, a year Ghana gold, MPA Bontine as raw gold. Remember, so gold in free Ghana as raw gold. When it goes out there, so gold in air 1 cedi. When they go out there and refine it, the value goes up. It is a ton gold no raw no demabro for now. We make a lot of losses. Now, if we are able to refine the gold in Ghana, we add value to the gold. It's gold and Kewako turn about 1 cedi, no. We end up selling that gold, that same gold, no, you're refining or Ghana, no, outside 3 cities. So refining your old gold is in its own way an addition to the amount of money you are making. No, your income increases, your revenue, the amount of money we are making. Say you're making 10 billion a year from gold sale. That means raw gold, you 10 billion. If we refine that same amount of gold in Ghana, we are going to get close to maybe 11 billion or 12 billion or maybe 20 billion. So don't look at this as politics. This is revolutionary. This is how Sami Jemfi, how gold board, etimi asesa Ghana's gold landscape. We have changed it from that artisanal kind of gold whereby boba keke. We are not going to see gold as just boba keke. We are going to see gold as a valuable asset, whereby anytime you gold be free the shores of Ghana, it is refined gold that should be sold everywhere in any market around the world. No gold dealer or buyer around the world should be able to contest the purity and the value our gold comes with. And this is what Gold Board is doing. Ghana for, and I've said this several times. Sami Jemfi needs to do more reforms. Atoforce needs to help Gold Board to do more reforms. In fact, Gold Board operations, and yet solid. There are still loopholes. There are still loose ends. There are some things Sami Jemfi and the Gold Board, they need to sit and look at the chain where the gold is coming from, how we'll be able to guide the gold to the point whereby Moka and and also some people in the middle will not take advantage of Ghanaians. Because I know for a fact to say, when you are doing such a thing which is new, Gold Board, Adia John Mahama Debaya Sami Jemfi Danoa, Bank of Ghana, and to force Munina Eboa Sami Jemfi to get it on its feet, It is new to us. And the honest truth is, say again, say reforms enough to get enough gold, and I say to make Gold Board solid as we want it to be. So I will urge Sami Jemfi that as time goes on, they should still sit and look at reforms. The reforms is what is going to tighten it more for people not to be able to abuse our lands, steal our gold, for Ghana to make enough revenue and also protect our environment. Because right now we are giving money to people to buy gold. We cannot even guarantee, says Sikana Ekwa, it is going to come back in its own, come back with profit. As much as we have been able to build a triangle, a pyramid, and so whatever, to be able to follow the money, get the right gold from the right places, get rid of illegal gold, still there are loopholes in the system. So I will urge the Gold Board that reforms. They need to do more reforms. Every single step they take, how the gold is being bought, how the money is being circulated, where the gold is coming from, how to track the right gold, how to make sure illegal mining, we are able to silence those who are doing it illegally, how we are able to protect the environment. These are reforms in Kwanebe to me as sustaining the Gold Board. Until we should not just relax. We should sit and still keep doing reforms. The more reforms we do, the more we tighten the loopholes, the loose ends, the more Gold Board will get enough revenue and, most importantly, protect the environment. Because we are looking at artisanal miners. We are looking at commercial miners. We are looking at different sources that we get legitimate gold. But we need to understand, say, there are bad people in the system who would like to take advantage of Ghana in the name of I work for Gold Board. So the reforms are the only things that can block these people from abusing the system and taking advantage of this policy. It's a Gold Board and it's new. And when anything is new and it starts to bring money, if you don't take care, you might lose foresight. You might concentrate more on the money, and then you might lose foresight on some of the things you need to do to get the Gold Board itself sustainable. I will urge Sami Jemfi and his team, I will urge the people at Gold Board, reforms. Reforms are all laws. They are all looking into the detailing, the nitty-gritty. Munya botse namonfa emran more emra and protect the Gold Board, how the money circulates, how we buy the gold, how we trace the gold, how we make sure we suppress illegal mining, we protect the environment. Reforms. Keep doing the reforms. Change things as time goes on. Make it perfect. Tighten things up. Let it become difficult for people to smuggle gold out of the country. Let Ghanaians own the gold. Let us protect our environment and make sure Gold Board saves the economy. Reforms. It's been a long time I heard the Gold Board bringing out new reforms. We need the Gold Board to bring out new reforms. We need it. We need to protect Gold Board. We need to protect our gold. We need to protect our environment. Reforms. Sami Jemfi, you need to sit. You people need to. Don't get too excited. Still bring out laws. Bring out rules. Guide the system. Reform the process and let us tighten all the loose ends. If we are able to do that, that is it for us. We will be a country that is self-sufficient. We can sustain ourselves. We can use our gold to sustain our economy, and we will be in a better place to build our nation. It is always important that when you have new policy like this, new kind of idea like this, reforms are protecting. So my message to Sami Jemfi, the finance minister, the Gold Board as an agency, reforms are very important. Bring more laws, tighten the system, make it difficult. As something you understand, inflation, as we speak today, inflation above. Inflation drops to 3.8% in January 2026, down from 5.4% in December 2025. Just a month ago, now inflation ended on 5.4%. Menawoka say inflation in the history of the Republic of Ghana. And the Diana Yadrin say end to me Sidano is under John Mahama's administration, just a year and about 2 months in office, or a month in office, John Mahama to me a movie inflation under Bawumia na inflation was 54%. 54%. In a year and 1 month, John Mahama to me movie inflation from 54% to 3.8%. Boys, girls, this is not a joke. And Ebia, moi Moshameno. Obaga se Kevin Taylor inflation and the a senior ye ton nyoma boarding. John Mahama time of Obeji Ghana ye to Abamano over 57% of the people population ye to Abamano no. Obaano na nyoma boya dia kodu or ha inchichemu edionum and 54%. Na yentumi po tot of indi. And the John Mahama etumi ati nyoma so aba bedru or ha inchichemu eye miensa echiri po unwachi 83.8%. And it should tell you say ye hwe omano se ne ekọ na nyina de adwene ba na se bi oyetua yeto na ye de akomapa eboa president we ne oba party we ene aban we a Ghana for nyoma mu be ye emremo nyoma beba fom because so hwe be John Mahama ebe fa Ghana. Now, because it taking 8 years for him to be able to bring inflation even to maybe 23%. But John Mahama in a year and 1 month, John Mahama estimated the inflation of 54%. Eddie Ababedru a year 3.8%. Now, the most interesting thing is, Saoko Ejaswa, when you go into the market, na opese uhu nyoma senia nyoma bo abafom we ye omangasa Joy News omo multimedia cocaine fo sika ne de no omo na omde abeto abonten se ampa John Mahama aban ne ba so no nyoma bo ayefo bebi a omo beto nyoma bo no ende omo tumate nyoma bo no so abeduru bebi a ebinsi e wo Ghana ya brabom na ohwe eye table here that TV so a mame nkyere wade. Let's take our time and go through it. Mame enlarge no se na be akwase bi nka se ye dada obi wa ha. Now, when you enlarge the table, this is what you see. Top 20 items that recorded deflation, that fall in prices. Now, nyoma edionu. Nyoma aya sebio, nyoma yetoto, nyoma yedidwa yekodwa yekoto kauro garden X dien koyi nyoma nkwa edionu 20 ena hu senya nyoma no bo no abafom. Now, nyoma na ebi ni dien ebini Garden X. You see eba the Garden X nyadwa. Eswati 58.7%. Eswati oha inchichemu edionum inwachi echi ponson. Senya nyoma ne boy afono no. Abane tumiati nyadwa so 58.7%. And the oko kruma nyadwa yefo. And intina and the uko fiebie mu a omo ye nyadwa mpesi. Nyadwa stew, Garden X stew, Garden X soup. Just say obi onte nyadwa boy yefo under John Mahama aban, under NDC aban. Eba bibi to say fish, fried fish, and nama yachi. And nama yachi ya. And the omo tumiati so 50.7%. Or ha enchichemu edionu. chiri ponson 50.7% omotumi ate enam ayache so eno ntina den kranfo nyina ni age because onya na dokro ba ko a otumi nyam enam 4 onya dokro ba ko a otumi nya enam 5 because enam no boaye fu eso ate ende oban kranfo mu nyina ni age okay mini yano esi enije abankrama mu ushia gamancha sere nko because ende enam fish ayache ne boaye fu ende gamashi gamanche ganfo mamefo nyina no obia eni age efise oman no ne ntotoye no aban no eboa emanyoma eduane bo ekofom na oba bibiti se kontomire green leaves omo motenkran no omo asebio omo ene nkofo be tonton poboa ewo ye na omo so omo de omo ntitwi no omo friend kontomire in kontomire and yate so 49.1% and ukodwoma kontomire boa fo first no na kontomire wuntumi nto and kontomire okwa ende ebunebunu nkwan ekoso ende bebi obefa bi ebunebunu nkwan last week ba Ghana obi eye ebunebunu nkwan ma me hu am say na ebunebunu nkwan na dose sam say ai kontomire ayefo ende omutwi kontomire kakra omunua na omutwi kakra ende oba amoya ampesie ende oba santime ma ampesie buso efise kontomire ayefo nti de ekoso Ghana no we ene sene Ghana no oman no emu ayemre a nipa bi sebio omunyina agiatum say president ne oman no government no echichire oman ni ye bibi ti say fresh tomatoes popo bofre ya yese bofre boy fu intende obekọ sofo bia fie ni etwitwa bode egu plate so and amanfo didi a obutumi nya fruit kakra bofre kakra de pom minim obekọ pentecost sofo nyina fie no na bofre she fridge because bofre ne boy fu yate bofre so 46.9%. Yate bofre so 46.9% and obienwa obeka se bofre boy din and okọ hotels hospitals and obekọ sofo bia fie yetwitwa bofre egu plate ma sebio oye fasting kakra not bofre etwi ne minim bofre boy fo bibi ti se fresh tomatoes in toast ya asantifon toast in toast nketenkete no ene akese no yate in toast so 42.5% oha nchechemu eduanan mienu echipon enum 42.5% yate so amende into sayefo fresh tomatoes and it and hu nkrakra and obekọ kumasi fie bantama fie okwasankregwa uwura ficheshema obia bon krankra because tomatoes na yefo unya opo tomatoes miensa enan bia uduguma na ewuro we ne de jomahama aban na ye ama sese nipa didi mo ho ka mo ho and yetuminya what we call the balanced diet a balanced diet eduane bibia kakra wom fresh tomatoes yate so bibi ti se okra abrafo friend okra ba efie no ye teacher for say friend okru and yate nkruma so intende okọ awonamema davi ene efomu no omo sesere me la kopela glem and omo ye akpele na enche bose nkruma no obekọ no mo sensene enti obekọ no mo sensene nkruma omo tumi sensene nkruma on sa awonafo no tumi de aye ahoma anase material bi chichire omo nsa we no na omo di twitwa nkruma no an se maame na oyebi na omo di twitwa nkruma ene obekọ na awonafo sensene nkruma omo sensene nkruma mo nhwe because nkruma boayefo yate nkruma so 40.6% ubadwoma nkruma bebre ni nyina John Mahama ne NDC aban na ede assemble we aba now so ukọ wenima bibi etese cabbage eno ye fantifo no cabbage stew and okọ cabbage yate so 38.6% and so boaba form ayafu yie cabbage yetwitwa infantifo ya cabbage stew a weni beje keke otwitwa cabbage kakra na otwitwa carrot kakra intende infantifo bia fia obeko bia no oti say bon cabbage stew ni nyina because cabbage bo ayafu now uba baby to say carrots and so still infantifo fie first na Mr Brownson Mr Hansen and Mr Root omu nyina no omu didi bia nanka first nke the carrot kakra na to so and uko infantifo fie omade nyina dane ndanko obeko hello, how are you? Work a carrot and the carrot boy fu and so aba form and internet inflation abedu 3.8 no eduane boy fu and na miji dwomu no na uko wenim kakra obehu bibi te say grapes montandi grapes or Ghana ahochire nti wujin sa brofo aduane ye nyina na edi time na Samson Delilah edi nkomo oduane se no na grapes no mudi and the Ghana kodwom na busa se me pe grapes ato obenya bia to enya abrofo aduane ye nyina ye de hianti ene adwin say grapes ya brofo dia eyo hianti na sa grapes na Samson edia Samson anhwe ne hu ye edi twa ne ti no ene ne tiri free so no ene de bia be pie Ghana John Mahama ban ti grapes boy fu enya brofo aduane ye nyina na edi ohianti na adwin say aduane bia brofo aduane enti mum yenko krom na yenko busa say grapes Kevin say bibia friend grapes na yema mu bi na ne boy fu na di na ma ohon so ento so because mu nipa bebre no body na achenchene because grapes nim now uko wenima bibi ete say share better inkuto ya inkuto and inkuto boyfo ya tete inkuto so nkwa 24.0% and the inkuto ayefofofo and the obatanku ye ntobium esi ankuto esi woto abrochire nku a na de inkuto kakra fra inkuto so de etaro skin na eni tira hu semu fomba omobody no because eye inkuto ena omde from nku eye semu fomba onta hu semu niba ne skin enya fe because eye inkuto share butter and they are kuto so emende obeso ko into inkuto business a obetu ni sika kakra bi kwa obenya nkuto ato ama sebio wonso wadwuma akoso obeso ye nkuto ye nnuane a yetumi di nkuto ye aduane very healthy teteno na madam for the gatini na odi inkuto enua beans mamidi. That was the first time we test TB. Your friend Bamfa Lansagre alasa kachufu seni Bamfa Lansagre alasa kachufu seni or the gatini only the first person or the beans any inkuto mixi ya midi bi na mu says yes the gati for munia ding ni ding at the Bamfa Lansagre alasa kachufu seni baby a obi ano nyame inshaw inti eye inkuto so ebo ayo fofofo now eye ebro corn ebro eswate aba eye 23.1% na John Mahama bana ati ebro so intende mo a mo pe ebro aduane sebio mesimfo a mo pe banku se banku e mesimfo aduane ene mo a sebio mo yadwuma eden mo a sebio mo twitro a mo pe banku because mo se banku de mo di a eche mo a mo pe mesimfo aduane driver fo aduane banku and banku boyfo first ye twa banku say na wo yem hyehyw banku nti na amafo nya BP and ye twa banku ye twa ne mbemmem ye twa banku ne nijaba because ebro boyfo and obekọ ye hu videos bebre on social media so a amamfo extra president say mankofo meto ye bro because ye dua mana bro so we any aban papa aba amadwane bo ayefo bibi ete say eye petrol and petrol ya tiso 20.9%. Team stay with me. Yati petrol so 20.9%. John Mahama aban eba power. Oma ti petrol so Mr. B. What's this? Okay, I'll take care of it. And yati petrol so 20.9%. John Mahama aban eba power and the obienim. Yen nyina enu si ati petrol so nyoma ende edwedifo obi e NPP fo nko omo beso mbeji atum sa omo si enti petrol so omo de omo ntone dada na ye ne Ghana for de yen nyina enim se ya eden ya ti petrol so 20.9%. Diesel ya ti so 20.4%. Bibi ti say eye Guinea corn and I said your friend sogum no and so yate so aba form millet eyuo and so yate so and ukosrema pito boyefo first no 2-3 years ago now to pito na pito adane champagne na pito boy didn't say wine and over srema ubaya ni asro yade ni abro pito first no and Bawumia NPP na pito ho boy didn't say wine. Now do sima unya pito bonto because your pito kuraba kwa ultimate na 50-70 Ghana and the pito millet eyuo eye abafom ne buona bafom ya take millet so enkwa 19.6%. Millet ayefu intende pito ebu intende obasrema gidi bia ni wo anything and obasrema bia bas bebrebe no munyeska because pito no so eye chance obenom nsa no odin pito ye nsa bia sebio mild and a sa good because ebua nipa no intende obasrema nijaba pito ne boa ayefu. Now bibi to say green pepper where they say anya petition for there but omo say be omo green pepper be from oduane kakra ne ade no yate green pepper so and so ne bo ayefo gobe eye gele any beans no and they yate so and freedom and justice no yate gobe so na bibia ye okay yate gobe so 16.6%. Mr. President munya gobe no bibi na nkodu 99.9% because gobe de nketu 1 cedi na nke chance ma and they betum na 3 years. Into Mr. President, Gobe 16.6. Still, I'm not satisfied. Can you move Gobe up? Into automatic Gobe so 99.9%. Near Usa Gobe Nedia is here and top. Into Nam Kruma, Gobe Gobe Ura, Nanso, Urukuta chance, no de gum. And they are gele any beans so I'm an abba form. Now, Bibi to say a year shelled coconut. Shelled, right? Oh, shelled granite, sorry. Shelled granite. Enkatia, enkatibowie, and enkatia you whoso. The aye economy for no whoso in chachra. Sankatia no better economy muna, na omusan in chachra, omu yel senumo whoso. Ene aye enkatibowie, matina economy mobia in katibowie da, and they think katibowie so unim katibowie. Enkatia ni obono pa no way nkate no way no wuru no awe your friend nkatebowie and John Mahama ban at nkatebowie so intende omo mutwa loto nkatebowie de omo mutopa no eye omo mutwa loto no loto forecasters no Paul Adomo chere no omo no mutom nkatebowie omo tima oh madam my 2 cities and they ateso in the 2 cities say e be paper ma na mo the team na mo de work loto numbers no 1972 1973 ni nyina ye nkatebowie loto for the omo topa intende eye taxi drivers no mo taxi station enya omo cars time nya ndru so omo be load no omo so penkatebowie pa eye station master for penkatebowie eye loto forecasters penkatebowie and asebi o nurse for nketo omo ba omo hye ni sika no omo practice illegality bia no omo so penkatebowie enti nkatebowie ne yate so and yate nkatie so na bibi di say watermelon eno so yate so pa mo a monum ye mo de no eno so yate so be 14.1% ana banana eye kodua ye ne kodua eno so yate so enti inflation na about 3.8 no it is basically helping Ghanaians. It is really helping Ghanaians. Anytime I catch you said, dear John Mahama buying we are, you know, and yet easy. Now, the Obeso records be or ha, Yanko Chikakra. Inflation ends 2022 at record 54.1%. Lending rates to remain high. Data show 2022. Under Bawumia, inflation echo 54.1. Under Bozege, under Bawumia 2022, inflation echo could do 54.1. Eka de ankedu 60. Eka de. Under Bawumia, head of the economic management team. Under Bawumia, head of FX committee. Under Bawumia, the vice president of Ghana in charge of finance. Under Bawumia, inflation in 2022, it could do 54.1. And under John Mahama and Professor Nano Pukwajiman, inflation was 3.8. Okay, me say, yenja Indian Sanfa Ghana Sanko Sheba Umiansem. Ye Jimmy 4. Ye Jimmy 4. Okay, say upon the Yunano, upon Sadia record with this Bawumia's terminal report. Where into the Bawumia say interest in Twabamano, 54.1. Inflation could do 54.1. Or see and show with the Sanfa Ghana and Shenism. Now the Ghana Sheba Umiansema, inflation would be P 300. And that mistake there, we should not even think of it. Say, yeah, the Ghana besha ba umiansem. Na de ye koto. Na de enim nyansa. Ye wu ba umia terminal report in year 2022 or the inflation could do 54.1. Time na ye busa the questions no di atem no na yere sa. Ye busa the questions no nam Ghana ye the incompetent one. Now oh you say ye busa se ba umia nyoma boy ding. E do 54.1. No you say. Yeah, you say ba umia gu komu ne tie ye. No you say. Yes gu komu. And the ba umia say yen san for Ghana shan and san for inflation ko 54.1. Na ye jimi ana. Ye jimi say ye be sa. Who in their right senses will sit back and say, let me hand over the country back to this guy who took inflation to 54.1. Now, my mention record be a NDC are buying way. They be a NDC are better managers of the economy. And yet, now look at this. Inflation drops to 3.8. At the record to be able to and these are some of the things I need a person NPP for a challenge. Now, on the back of the 3.8 inflation rate recorded for January 2026, it bears placing on record that the NDC has the best economic record under the Fourth Republic as follows. Now here, highest growth rate of 14.4% in 2011. In 2011, growth rate could do 14.4% in the history of the Republic of Ghana. In the Fourth Republic, government be what actually NDC in. These are facts. But we have data, and the data never breno on one check the data. Now, the second record that NDC are buying, in Chekase, NDC are better managers of the economy. They are the ones who also have trust. Trust in trust to Omumu. Omumu also a job with this to match 2011, highest growth rate 14.4. Obiantu breaking record. No, they are back again and they are doing more things. Now, Oko Aya record lowest inflation rate of 2.9% April 1999. Under NDC, and they recorded the lowest inflation rate, which is 2.9%. 2.9, and then it is at 3.8. That means the NDC can bring inflation. It can break its own record. That means NDC record on which set it to 1999. Inflation to reduce to 2.9 no. Now and then in less than 2 years, NDC the inflation free 54. Bawumia inflation of 54.1. Now NDC the about do 3.8 in a year and 1 month. It means NDC can break its own record and bring inflation down to maybe 1.1 or 2.5 or 2.6 or 2.7 or even 2.8. These are the better managers of the economy, and the facts are there. The data is showing, say, they are better. We need to hand over the country to them, not comedians who just read from some papers and start dancing and humiliating themselves. No. Now, these are the records. Longest sustained single-digit inflation of 33 months from 2010 to 2012. Single-digit inflation. NDC from 2010 to 2012 for 2 years, almost 3 years, the inflation rate is stayed as single digit for 33 months. For 33 months, NDC from 2010 to 2012, holding single digit inflation. For 33 months. These are records, these are facts. Into the AC in there, it is not new. It is something they have done before. And they are determined to break their own records. What you are seeing today in Ghana, and yet fallacy, the John Mahamani and this for a idea of my paying, a idea of munim, so much my year, and it's not, we are seeing 3.8 single digit inflation today. It is not like Omunye Bida, Omaya, their change say that. So they can bring inflation lower. Because they have done it before, it was around 2.9. They held it for 33 months. These are facts. Now, you will see highest annual cedi appreciation of 40.7% against the dollar in 2025. Cedi, sometimes I appreciate it. I appreciate it. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, in 2025, cedi to me appreciate 40%. The strength, ejina swa 2025 anti-amba form. Na ewa huodin chen dollar cedi was strong. Cedi continuously was strong for about 40.7% during the time. Enya huodin jina na aso. Enya se ende cedi enya huodin na huodin aba form. Na in 2025 NDC ba power cedi huodin 40.7%. Ejina na aso sa. And it shows you the consistency in governance. They are showing consistency. So, their trajectory, pace. You could see that something is being done consistently. Consistency is very important in governance. And it's NDC for power from 2025. Sibia consistent in how they manage the economy. They are the party we able to me say if they govern for the next 41 years, we are going to have a Ghana that nobody will want to travel out of. Now, Osakwa, this is another record NDC for. These are better managers of the economy. Yeah, the records in it to NPP for will be famra. Now, you see this. Largest reserves of 13.8 billion at the end of 2025. Since say at Ghana, abaya etumi making sure say yenye sika adayechi. 13.8 billion and MP NDC by 2025 omutumi accrue ye de two ye chimaye sika edawa ye nchimba ye reserve sika edayechi 13.8 billion dollars in 2025 alone. Sika ye nyaye as a nation because we have a government filled with people who are intelligent to know how to manage the affairs of the nation, how to economically maneuver, how to economically make sure say we the citizenry know they have been able to set all these records. So nobody should sit there and talk. This is straightforward. Hand over the country to them for the next 41 years and they will make sure consistency plays. Now, when you go down there, highest import cover of 5.7 months as of end of 2025, among others. It is our records when why should anybody hand over the country to NPP Bawumia, the same Bawumia who said when the exchange rate when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you, right? The same Bawumia could not even defend his own statements. We cannot hand over Ghana to a man who is not consistent, who basically lies to himself. This is Bawumia. And you see, sometimes we do these things to let you know the kind of people are. This is Bawumia. He told us, say, when the fundamentals are weak, exchange rate, expose you. The same Bawumia, when he failed to make sure, say, dollar no, sebio, see the name and dollar no, manage economy, you know, who say we fail, you know. He tried to use lies to cover up his lies. That's the problem I have with Bawumia. When you were in opposition, and our culture Ghana for say, and this your power. When the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. So you knew that other external factors could cause the exchange rate to expose an economy. So why he said that time, from was a good economist, why didn't you consider external factors before you made that emphatic statement in 2015 that when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you? Now, why are you now telling us to say, now, dear, we need to understand to say, external factors can also mean, say, the air cost, it is not the only reason to exchange rate, change. Bawumia, basically, I think Bawumia, when he's sleeping, he talks to himself. Or set on one of the questions. Or we are no best answer questions. No better check Ghana for years on our being. In 2015, when you were saying that the John Mahama administration, because the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose them when it was exposing them. But didn't you know that when you were making that statement in 2015, there was something called external factors, other things that can affect the exchange rate? Now you come to power, and now you move away from your initial statement and tells us, say, I end this for the because right now, no, you have run the country down, and that there are other factors that are affecting the exchange rate. Are you a psychopath? Where did you learn your economics? How did you get here as an economist? Who should take you serious as a human being? And honest truth is, I don't want to use any strong words at you because I think say, if we use strong words at you, it's not important. It's a waste of energy because you don't cut it. There's nothing about you that shows everyone, and as anyone say, you are smart enough to handle the country on your own. You are not smart enough. You lie to yourself, and sometimes, I know say, Jimmy, this basic thing you yourself, you are exposing your ass as an economist. It is say, unim say, untumi kanjo say obina ya just untumi nantia. Then why were you before telling Ghanaians to say fundamentals need weaker exchange rate no exposed because it was an emphatic statement? So why do you want to turn the same thing and now use that to defend your abysmal, their incompetent leadership? Bawumia, you have lost it, and we are going to play your own words. We are going to use your own vague mind statement to judge you. We are not going to go anywhere. We are going to be here. We will show you your terminal report every single day. Every day we will show you your terminal report. Because what man easy. One easy. One nyoma are so simple. Ama ubia wa Ghana. When you were in office, you said something. And I refi. I remember terminal report back on show. Bawumia can never manage any economy. Susu joint. Bawumia cannot manage susu joint. I think one gonna na waka chere say ejumani entumi fa mawo because you ma quite 8 years say ejuma no. One again say you choose interchanges over the Ghana card, or you choose Ghana card over interchanges. It's na koya Ghana card. Atinga want to me anya adwuma no. Na want to me anya adwuma na adenti enter adwuma ni san fa mawo. Say now doing so udi atem. You better terminal report every day. You better direct Ghana for you better the kind of person you are. You are a liar. There's nothing truthful about you. Canada Japan ko kana mudi na tem. A dear some na Canada Japan kana na yatro. Canada Japan say you are a liar. Or kind clearly. Or say you are a liar. He's been in this party with you for a long time. He has sat in high profile meetings. Or say you are a liar. And every liar is a thief. He did not mince words. Kennedy, or your powerful chair will be our with our NPP mu. the number Kennedy nya wo elections nim no obia wo MPP obi enya ono ko nya the second highest number, so he's the second highest powerful person in the NPP. It Kennedy catcher say you are a liar, it means you are a thief, because Kennedy no onya akora wo MPP nim atinga inti adenti ne yentam Ghana fama wo. Why ne wo chia na why they do with chia obetumi nya number Kennedy Japan nyae? None of them. Kennedy Japan is the second most powerful person in the NPP. It is about Bontebeka say who ye on kind correct. You are a liar. Everything about you is a lie. Kennedy has been in government with you for 8 years. He has dealt with you. He's met with you. He has had business dealings with you. He knows you more than I do. Kennedy Japan ni mo che Ghana for nyina or say who on kind correct. So, then yentam to me from my own. Now, here they be omoyama. Enra me kabibi chum say they are going to cook Bawumia for us. Ombe used to Ekufuado 442 nibi. And you see what they have started doing? Omakofa after Arthur Kennedy. Eya Oseche Mesa Bunsumaka Bawumia say he should go the John Mahama style. Right now, he should go and bring Afoko. He should bring Arthur Kennedy. Now, Oma Arthur Kennedy mumbe an advisor because Ohun is Arthur Kennedy mudie. Omun penifono mon kano kreno. They can convince Ghanaians. Now, the strategy they are going to pick now, and they say, Paul Afoko mubeba around. Arthur Kennedy munya beba around. Now, they will switch the conversation on Ekufuado. The reason why they will do that is say, Omo person clean Bawumia. Until now, they are going to say, yes, we understand. Arthur Kennedy on kano kre. Afoko munya mon kano kre. Oma because oh, we understand. In fact, Ekufuado was a terrible president. Ekufuado did not allow Bawumia to work because Bawumia because asem chirena echere ayentie. Oseche mensa bosu beka ayentie. Yawa pakufo beka ayentie. Into right now they are using the Arthur Kennedy's akaka krebina popo. They are using our focus who are ungrateful. They are going to use those people to come and tell us and say, oh, Ekufuado is a bad president. Bawumia has nothing to do with Ekufuado. Let us make sure we separate Ekufuado from Bawumia. That is their next agenda. On the prepares uncle for no ubon sa Arthur Kennedy be unity eye also and say Arthur Kennedy odi di Bawumia chi say lap dog, a man of your stature. What America ye juma as a doctor, people respect you, and then you are following Bawumia like a chicken, like a dog, all because politics. And a man kwankwa we yuzu infantini ama the small boys see will use there pete. They are going to go bring Afoko is one ungrateful human being. Because the same MPP led by Bawumia Ekufuado tumu for almost 7 years, Afoko sat in Ghana like an impotent man. He could not speak. They are going to use Afoko like another lap dog. He's also going to come and say, yes, right now, we are all coming back to form the party. We are going to help Bawumia to win. Into Bawumia himself on to be facing Ghana for. And they are going to use the likes of Afoko. Any obi to say Arthur Kennedy mo any sa communities no, they are going to adapt that thing whereby they will start attacking the Ekufuado. They are going to try to make Ekufuado look bad. Then they will use that to clean Bawumia. We are waiting. We are here. Stomach direction, old men. You people would die as liars because mon cannot create. What is so interesting about Bawumia's leadership? Bawumia ria bem. You people are not ashamed. You move from America, Arthur Kennedy, come and follow Bawumia like a dog. All because of what? And we are waiting. Because right now, you respect. Money can buy all of you. You have no integrity. So we are going to deal with you. Yeah, we will deal with you like the way we deal with the street dogs. Because you want some money, any kind of credibility, no respect for yourselves. Maminche ma debi omoye, maminche bibi munchiro. Omoje said the whole 1992. Maminche wa debi hwade. You see this? Onwa dewi. Mahmoud Bawumia started symposium and symposia. I say, I left Accra this evening for the United Kingdom to attend a symposium. Was started. Bawumia is a funny comedian. It's a joke, eh? Bawumia na jwi also oko UK oko symposium was started. I left Accra this evening for the United Kingdom to attend a symposium at the Blavatsky School at Unifoxford. to celebrate the career of Professor Paul Collier, a globally renowned economist. While at Oxford, I shall participate in other activities and return to Ghana at the weekend, God willing. Mahmoud Bawumia said, Oko UK, Oko attend symposium, was starting in question 7. No. Bawumia is going for medical check. He's going to check his health. Bawumia is not healthy or yare. Bawumia Oko medical checkup. He is not healthy. Bawumia is sick. Sa campaign kitu obi no ye no eyekuno. He is not healthy. He is going to go see a foreign doctor. We are not symposia and exposure. Me say Bawumia oni bibia left in him. Campaign kitu ebi oye no wayare. Infutura ko nimu. Emma sa ne twone sa ba. O say the funa sa doa. O must no. O say the funa asadwa. He is going for medical checkup. Or say or symposium and symposia. Yetia. Mutie Canada Japan or say 3 years the wa. Canada Japan. Na acceptance speech. What did you say? Or say we are here. Anything can happen before 3 years. We there here. Canada Japan. Na so no kind. Mama fan strike ke wo. Onim de oka. Kennedy so was for Kennedy onante. Also cast as no kasa biem. Or say 3 years they say wa. Oh. Na sebi obibia to Mrs. Sa. It to me 442 531 532 223. Or see 3 years the bibia betuma sesa Mahmoud Bawumia ende oko UK ne ho mfa no oyare ne funa sa doa. Bawumia is going to see a doctor. Onya healthy man. He is not strong. He cannot even lead a whole political party. How much more a country? But the most important thing is obestart to start the symposium no. Obestart the symposium no. Obetratro. They think they can rebrand Bawumia. They think they can lie to us. They think they can create something like, oh, Mokai the old Bawumia, Wakasa Waha, not Omudi Abegu social media. Bawumia is speaking. Dabio, Ghana ni echichiri omra Ghana, yetren or Ghana. Symposium and symposia. It should come and meet the media. When we need elections, internal elections, you did not meet the media. Oko UK symposium. Are you okay? You won an election in Ghana to lead a political party. You could not avail yourself for the media to question you. Ade chinya what the shirabo to say uko UK echo symposia. Na party na nkasa obuomo. Do you respect the Ghanaian? Ghana ni na okoto abama ono. Ghana ni na also a delegate na oto abama ono. You have not been able to tell them. You did not meet the media. You did not say anything to Ghanaians. You woke up the next day say me ko UK akosha me ho yare. Na unyan start campaign po na yare no. Ma wo yire no enko pedro mra o oni na nime duro. On start campaign po yare. We funa start say doa. Nyoma boni amoye no ebedi mochi mo. Now ma menchiro ade bi o ma start here. Let me explain something to you, and we are not going to allow anybody to lie to us again. Yeah? You see this thing? They have started cooking the lies again. You see this? And you made them started splashing a way on different news outlets. Or say, Dr. Bawumia awarded Order of the Sun Award as the most tolerant and peaceful African leader at the African Development Council Awards. It's fake. It's a lie. All the people behind this, they are criminals. Do you know this African Development Council Awards? Do you know where it's coming from? Do you know when it started? It is all cooked up. This is fake. They have started their lies. They are creating. This thing called African Development Council Awards. The African Development Council Awards, ADC, is a non-profit organization that was founded in 2023 to promote sustainable industrial development in Africa. The ADC works with a variety of stakeholders, including African government, it's fake, businesses, it's fake, civil society organizations, and international partners, TNA. ADC is a trans-Africa kingdom aimed at restoring Africa to her former glory of self-sufficient continent in terms of socio-economic and scientific civilization on the globe The Africa Development Council has the following subsidiaries. This is a stupid NGO created by some boy. 2023 normal. It has no track record. Eh? This is the person behind it. This is the man. This is the president of the ADC. This guy. This is the president of ADC. We mu no so ma Bawumia award no 2023 NGO. Yet in Ghana suka kope. 2023. They are liars. They think we are foolish. Sanyoma we na year 1992 na again say hey yati yama Bawumia award be wait are you fake? This is the guy behind it. This is the guy behind it. Africa has come by far the first continent to have witnessed global civilization, first in the history of human race. The spirit of Pan-Africanism, Africa unity, and scientific renaissance must be the hallmark. If indeed we want this guy or the NGO will be a NGO ska. Wait, Dr. UN. So this thing you are seeing in the news. See, I say Bawumia kwaje, akwaje award, Dr. UN award, a fake award. A fake award, a fake award. This is a stupid NGO be a 2023 no more say how many 10,000 Ghana, how many credibility be it also must splashing in on the news outlet. Ya award the Bawumia, the most tolerant and peaceful African leader who went a Yankopon. Wait, Dr. UN 2.0. Nobody should take this nonsense serious. It's a stupid NGO BR and then baby. This is nothing. This is what they will be doing from now. They'll be doing this a lot. UK are okay. What to I catch them say, Wakwaji award with UK. You go no na award papa bia. From Endeko, criticize nyoma we be brave. That is what they did for Ekufuado. Near to Kroma, Ekufuado has been awarded this. Ekufuado has San Ekufuado called is certificateless. Or say a junkie. Ekufuado was a liar. And Omukuki Ekufuado. Until they want to use the same strategy, the brandy Ekufuado to give Bawumia to us. But we know Bawumia. Where Dr. UN Pro Max is fake award. Nobody should take this serious. The president of this ADC should come out tomorrow and tell us the track record, what they have done. This guy, NGO, Dr. UN. Dr. UN Pro Max, there's nothing legitimate about this. Boys, so and the multi TV is Shatawale followers are junkies. Awa Mohammed. Now Obi Shawa na the second war konhukua. You are calling Shatawale followers and say, "Oh, me junkies." You see the kind of people are surrounded by Bawumia, and they say these things boldly. They don't respect anybody. This boy is a Bawumia boy, Awal Mohammed. Otina TV Soka say Shatawale time Okoyoko ano ohona. Young Ghanaians went out there to demonstrate to say they want Shatawale released. They just were out there and they were demonstrating. Saboy where Odi Bawumia etumetna Joy News catch Ghana for say Shatawale followers here junkies. Bawumia did not call this boy to order. Bawumia never said anything about it. Awa Muhammad way Odi Bawumia campaign it you or ye integral member of Bawumia, the spokesperson no count. Bawumia communication team no count. Ojina bonti be catch Ghana for say Shatawale followers no. Hundreds and thousands of them no are junkies, are drug addicts. This boy. And you see the funny thing, none of the people in the NPP, nobody apologized. Bawumia himself ignored it. Neire ignored it. The leadership of the party, because they don't respect Shatawale followers. Junkies. So that is what the NPP, that's how they see Shatawale and his followers. I am an SM fan. He's calling me a junkie. And he's be a Shatawale follower. Now Ochina Bawumia be a campaign. I was a Shatawale follower and sorry. And got to Abama Bawumia. Abra, wo Bawumia ne catch Shatawale followers say, me a junkies. Are you crazy? A whole political party. And this boy never apologized. He never. Even people were forcing the party. This boy should come on national television. He should make sure Ojina Bawumia to apologize to Shatawale and his followers. This boy never did that. Bawumia and his team, none of them, Obias no, because MPP no mu Shatawale followers some were junkies, and that
when the junkies got there, what happened? They had to be removed.
That is what they do. That's a typical MPP. Omo the Stone Boy and I'm supporting no. And apart from Stone Boy, Obia a junkie momo. They don't respect anybody. Anytime the Stone Boy did the Gabi Echi, that's what they do. But Shatawale, in his life and in the supporters, the love and the supporters woman. Shatawale is not a new musician. No. Shatawale, the SM movement is like a religion. It is bigger than MPP. And nobody can challenge that in Ghana. SM movement, it is bigger, 10 times bigger than the NPP. Because they are basically committed to the SM. They are not liars. They don't show any fake love. If they don't like something, they are honest about it. They are not after money. And into Shatawale Ichio. They love Shatawale deep down because they appreciate his craft. They appreciate what his words does for them. But a whole political party communicator, but not TV, so can say Shatawale and his followers, who are Ghanaians, are omotuaba. They are junkies. And the whole party, MPP, they are happy and laughing about it. Akosua Menu is happy. The same way, Bawumia Nankasa himself, he's happy. The people following Bawumia, every single person, they are all happy because that is how they see Ghanaians. Today, MPP, Shatawale followers are mere part, say junkies. Oh, really? Oh, sir. There's a Mustombo and the supporters, those Shatawale supporters. Oh, really? Okay. Yatiasie, we understand. Send the MPP as a political party. Fresh Shatawale, die-hard supporters like myself, say junkies, sir. Yati. We will remind you people every day about this. And we will never forget this statement coming from the MPP as a political party. We will never forget. Say, we the SM family, we are junkies. Really. Politics in tea. You people see us as junkies. NPP. You people see and the Muhu SM for life. You see Shatawale as a small entity, right? Mumbu, Shatawale and his followers. You people think and no. We are here. We will remind you every day. Members have video way every day to remind Shatawale followers. Because I am one of the SM fans. And for life is for life. And we will make sure we protect the Shatawale brand. And whoever is against the brand is our enemy. Whoever is against the SM brand is our enemy. We don't care what you think. Because we are focused. We will worship the brand. We worship the talent. We worship the craft. That is why we are committed. It is not about money. It is not about ahonia. It is not about insheninim. It is about the love we have for that craft. The SM craft. The brand. We worship it. And we will make sure we protect it. Anybody who has disrespected SM brand will pay for it. And it's a promise. Today, MPP, you are calling us SM followers. You are calling us junkies. Issue about a year scholarship secretariat issues now, Abano. And the scholarship secretariat backs Mahama's NIB probe. Mr. Asafweji or no, and right now, or in charge of a Ghana scholarship secretariat. Or see, the Nyaji, and the say President Mahama, and the one more instruction say, National Investigation Bureau for Ensheshe a scholarship secretariat na a Kingsley Ajimanda Noa Omudi Ghana dream. Na unim dia ya wasem we munyina. Oh Ghana na chichire no. Sometimes no obi ho na o Facebook na or type ya. Aya na okay. The moment on be o manu akasa na utum say sa nipa no. You ask yourself say why did you even spend your time reading whatever they write on Facebook? You see this gentleman Akwawe, the friend Kofi Ofosun cancer. And that Nanado Danko Kufuado, the regime. Na John Kuma every nape no. Boy we the nimsa war. Or no. This boy was raping women at that office. This guy. He's a rapist. This is the guy before Canada Japan contested Bawumia or buy an inbox mu say our naked videos and audios of Kennedy Japan or beso or the breme echo na mebo. This guy. Your friend Kofi Ofosun cancer. Or I got to know Facebook na or church on your ma. Kenenim I saw war kenenim. Ni wunye nye. Time na our NAPE under Ekufuado ne Bawumia. He was the head of NAPE. He was raping women. CCTV camera capture. This guy, he was raping women at that office. He's a rapist. And the name Tiny say, Sa Kwakwasi Ampenyi Way sent us a message and told us to say, he has a message for us. He has a message for Kevin Taylor. And I'm saying message. We have videos and audios of Kennedy Japan. Can you take it and play it? And I'm saying, Kwasia. Now, more internal election. Many Kennedy Japan or problem. I would just say me that low one. Or you said me that low-minded, shallow-minded. It's boy way. This way the boys almost started agenda against Kennedy Japan. Time Kennedy Japan started say obe contested Bawumia. This way the boys. Were trying to enter parliament on one crowd for almost in way 9. They never gave him the opportunity. But that is not even the case. A brand here we continue radio so I catch the Ghana phone and say our evidence. A church say ono ne ho NPP fo ni bi etie sika kese enya scholarship e ma se sia krampo a okasa no onim nipa a omo wo sa scholarship ni bi omo wa brochire. And it is very important to say the government and Yoko and National Investigation Bureau, they call this snake-faced dwarf, this snake-faced disease of a piglet to come and assist in investigations because President Nama order. And this rapist, you see, sometimes will be texting me on Facebook. They be no no na se onti na no kasa da. Akoy okasa ise windro gudenum. Okasa I se sebio toilet gudenum. Na no ponte ye. Okasa we mu na mutiti Facebook no because they had the opportunity to be raping girls at NAPE. Now Mumienko tie no radio so he sat on radio and emphatically said say ono ne MPP no Onimunkofo mutu $100,000 and thousands of dollars are omu scholarship and the oka say scholarship no omu using wa broche. The NIB needs to call this guy to assist in investigations. Mumi anko tsanya mo na omu de two system ni mu a na omu de gunipa hu fin na omu de asay nipa. This guy needs to be called. On sa fe mu say ya froze be year no a afi o see oh the beneficiaries in your will in some bekasa. No, we don't know any beneficiary. You said evidence. So one can say part mukrampono. As we speak, obi 200,000 Edward Brochre. These were emphatic statements. It's not the beneficiary we are talking about here. It is your word against your own word. Eti sa woba we. Ne ho nya. Ne ho tan. On say de bia no. Or church on Facebook or you say the party trubi. Or you say nipa papa bi. Ai ta utwana sia because we dey be mamu. One we one who fool you at the war. Can con Shabe nenim si form or your car and go a bidia car, nenim a si form. Na inquasia for the perfume wemuno, a coup for the Tamukotuna nape and a raping ma. And so, or Jane said 1992 politics, no, Yanka Samun Tobiso, na Bawumia president. Sano yo, they have no credibility, they do nothing, they get up and they cook things about people. This rapist, Nipafun say he needs to be called and he needs to answer questions. So investigation may take 10 years, sir. He needs to assist in the investigations. So Yentuma Fra Brantie way, Ama Manambe can't be beer and Nipakwa Unima. He needs to go to jail. He needs to face the law. They need to put him inside because you see, Nipa say no more dangerous to the country. When we don't met to us, I can't sama to Nipa so they bet you could be a twatching. Wait, we just be an enemy tell Obetuma can sama to be so I bet you will be second. And we are not supposed to entertain this as a nation. The misinformation and the disinformation, they sit on Facebook, they write things. Boy, we can't some for presidents, I can't some funny pound, how many evidence because they have lap dogs, they have insects who propel their messages. Enti, I bet the deal with him. Oma yesadi na che. These are the boys, Sabio almost around a pa, almost yanko say ni pa we. And NIB needs to call him. So investigations may take 10 years, sir. He needs to help in the investigations. So when to me and prove ya, he needs to go to jail. Shani Pafumbi. Shani Sinema so. Shani one tanta we ama Photoshop kakra kra kan ho. Ama prapra na nim kakra. Wo hwe na nim asa kra. Ne one tan. Ni pafum and what that is what they do in Ghana. Tell me Kufuor the man ko share nape every Friday we be kono mo party wo ho. And all rape, meaning 3 girls a guy will rape your more nape. This guy. And these are people walking on the streets of Ghana every day. Now Jimmy will have send you a message say, oh Kennedy Japan wants some Kennedy be contesting tea. Yanji information. Kwasiana Mr. Juane awo. Mr. Tia journalism, investigative journalism. Now we are MPP no more Jimmy Tra. MPP na and kwashare for magum. MPP na Jimmy for no doson. MPP na nkurase for no doson. MPP na ntwam one doson tra and na wo ubenya bibia kan MPP mu. Na wo when this ma ye do ye bofuru anase ye do ye nkwan. But the NIB needs to take action. These are dangerous people in our society. These are people we need to let the law deal with. If the NIB and Yoko fail to call this boy to order, I'm never going to allow this to happen. Menche. He needs to come in. His statements were emphatic. Also on one case and the party munipa onim the host Busan say, "Yeah, frau na ukwa ubetumi akoyi one," or say yes. He made it emphatic until he needs to be called. As simple as that. You see, Sanko for no. Somebody born na with shoma. No makote te tribe echi. No makote te party echi. Na mo say, "Oh tata omo." Hwe nipom fun sei. Na hwe nsema o ka to nipa bi so. O njina so a o so di njina so ne ba. Very important. And we are not going to let these things slide again. We are going to make sure people like this, embrani ni omodi. Into where the President Nashemra, and I'm expecting the NIB boss, the Yoko boss, to call this snake to come in and answer questions. As simple as that. Now, you see, I'm coming to Meka. There's something happening in the NPP. Party is a big the leadership of the party, party the go. And a typical example here will be to say Oseche Mensa Bonsu, or one diabolic, ungrateful human being. Okay? The way I got my numbers when we elections, through hard work. We were on the ground. We did a lot of research. We all know the bottom-up approach we use here, and on the reggae elections in Bawumia. But I see when we are in a party, not because of elections in tea, you better that man nipa kobi omudi nipa biechi ashada asay obi. Na in the name say yenwe elections na yenka ehumboma eba sana na nipa bi o party na yehu amuso omudi omunye nipa. You see, me, I never cared about Kennedy Japan and Bawumia and now obi win elections no. But the na yan say party mpanyfo tena ho na ye di Kennedy atem na ye gu Kennedy anim ase senka etitirufo mpo na nkomo kasa etwa atro edi Kennedy atem a anka Ghana fo nyina bete ase. But these were party rats. You can't say party rats, they cannot even pay their own rent. Into many baby. These are people answer me to my boxer shorts. Asheno. And they are show mo show hono. A chom kuti more party office. These are non-entities, insignificant human pieces. And nipebi wo party mshada create some monsters we say they should just go and destroy Kennedy Japan's character. We all know Kennedy has his own flaws. We know, no, I've had my own issue with Kennedy. But for people to deliberately sideline Kennedy, say, Kennedy, dia, mama yenka, na ya Bawumia bibi dia, it should be a big problem in the party. People like Oseche Mensa Bonsumo, a disease, no more say party. No. And I swear to God, the NPP, now, my force my Bawumia beli dimuno. There is no way you can win power without Kennedy call for the treatment. There's no way. And in the first place, we're not going to win power.
Anger. Say anger boy it was.
See, assembly na oseche mensa bonsu eka. Moko sani peace pact no. Na Bawumia buofu. Adentina na buofu. Osi oh. Na yedidi Bawumia tem. Kennedy kasetia Bawumia. Na party no. Na Bawumia feel say party ni protect no. Na almost so insist say Kennedy apologize to Bawumia. And na Bawumia buofu. Oh. Iti Bawumia de no here party protection. Oseche mensa bonsu. When you saw a pagino di party nim, when I did Bawumia campaign nim, Sanko 4 way almost be penny from the NPP nim. We omunum Johnson omoda. Or say oh Bawumia munana Bawumia buofu adenti na Kennedy akaseti ano. Na Bawumia insist say Kennedy panicho. And also the NPP as a political party leadership now protect no Bawumia. And into Bawumia ba sa event na we muna. Oh, so Bawumia there, he needs the party's protection. Oh, Bawumia wants an apology. But Kennedy Japan there, he never deserved the party's protection. Oh, really? Oh, in some of the Kennedy Japan, na sanko for the TV so abronya mo, any saboy and who fear the 3 lines, Jimmy and who can. Now, in some of the Kennedy, no, the question here is, internet party need to mean protect Kennedy and because they were all NPP members, and or they are still NPP members. I brought your question, you NPP ni. Boy, and who fee on twin boxes shares in share the 3 lines question pay and who fee no can on your NPP ni. Sa small boy also a lawyer, or cause Kennedy, adwene enye, ya bien adwene no. Sa small boy bia, nano, say a crime baby. Omunya NPP before. So the party could not tell them, the party could not call them to order. The party could not protect Kennedy. Na Kennedy no nyanipa. Kennedy Japan de no ya ade. On de no nim nyansa. Na ontiani dues. Onye NPP ni. Inti na abronya eka sansa no kire Kennedy. Na Kennedy de onya protection. Abronya eka san who was he speaking in favor of? Abronya na okasama hwan. Omo na mudi Kennedy atem on TV and on radio. Say Kennedy ebie na adwene so oya kwasi ampanyi onim nyansa na wabodam no. Na omo kasama wan, ade na omo kasama Ashgold. Ana omo kasama Kotoko. Omo nya no nya party for. Enti Kennedy he did not need a party protection ana. Ade omo na mudi Kennedy attempt to say abronya man no mo ye campaign ma Bawumia no. Why? Omo no mutumi apologize to Kennedy. Oseche mensa onim nyansa. When our audience ought to be vice president to say chief of staff no. You are not an intelligent man. When you need kwa, imagine what former say party no. Muni munyansa. Most selfish interest in party mugumusa mwa. You are being selective because changing our Bawumia bedi enim. Until we will destroy some people. We will destroy some people. Ombi biya ne ama Bawumia bedi party nenim. Na mu wiya na makacha say ye nyina yenka ehumbum internal contest nkwasiafo ma. Ma destroy nipa. Mwamba mweni da ho asai nipa. Ma twatro to nipa so egu nipa ho fi. Mu wiye ya esa wiya abani ma say ye nyina ye nuanom. Ye mbra fie ba ku mu asem kwasiafo ma. Enti Kennedy no we jiminti ne supporters na omo life to ho e de omo credibility to ho eye bibia e running a clean campaign no omo de omo jiminti omo be Bawumia ne supporters awa too na omo wi Bawumia supporters be hu omo sen. How do you want Abronye to see the supporters of Bawumia? How do you want that filthy boy ne ho kankan ne ho sent? How do you want that boy na ne 3 lines no to think about Kennedy supporters? How do you want these foolish boys who are insulting Canadians? How do you want them to see them? You still don't get the seriousness of what you have caused. You are still being selective. This is not even supposed to come out from your mouth. Say, Bawumia needed party's protection. Where Jimmy? Now Kennedy there, oh yeah, party there, party glue. Kennedy there, no apology from anybody. Abronya is a whole regional chairman representing the party in the highest office. You people could not tell him to apologize to Kennedy. Moyam kwasiafo. Munya mo Jimmy. Munni munyansa. Mo bugana for say asi nyina ye Jimmy. Mo te party nim. Jimmy ni sika. No respect. Disrespect for everyone. Disrespecting everybody's intelligence. Abronye onye party mazwa. Onye obi pampo oye regional chairman. Na abronye every single day. Odi Kennedy. Na tem osi Kennedy abodam ye bie Kennedy adwinim Kennedy ye tutu na ne so na wo ose chairman sabo su kwase ampanyi da bia na wutie abronye. Mo a whole election committee, more disciplinary committee, more NEC. You fools were all listening to these things. Abronya is a stakeholder in this piglet party. None of you guys were able to call Abronya out to say no. Even though we say Bawumia campaign amana, because of your position you hold, you can't make that statement. En kwasiafo montosha agogogogo. Ena mudi di nkurankurechi muni munyansa. Inti yasiatia no ne ehwe we nyina ne abeto abama Bawumia. Mwejimijimi. Is that how you people want this country to be handed? That's a as a munye nipa. From a Kufuado or say Chairman Sabonsu, Hakono Uswajiman, Michael Kwe, Mumpeni for more party munya as a my son Coco. You don't think you don't have Muntwin Guinim Quechi. Now they're not omo yeno, no mu yetia wine. Enti Adiachi and I real Bawumiano. Na Bawumia, and then Quasia Fona because oh, Yenina Yenka Humbum, into the Xia Yina Renfi. Now when you say Kennedy, I'm here on the campaign. Kennedy Japan or Namono, Mojo say I'm here and also good cap on the campaign. A sika, a nipa kuman and a dinichi, a omwana muji mudis omu NPP for, and oma kuman and a dinichi, omunya mwa. In Tommy, they didn't need party protection. Nobody had to apologize to them. You don't see them as humans. But mu Bawumia and Kokore somu nipa. You people are foolish. The leadership of the NPP, muni munyansa. Me, I am still a member of the NPP, but I am a wise person. How can you make such a statement? Into Adiachia, na Kennedy afana car, not in the Yerena Tinum, the Yerena Mudina Terminal, only Kennedy Mudina Terms or Bodamno, no Baba Umia, no Abichiano, why I dear, Yen never support to Kaken's way I do. Secretary Japan Tunica. And the Baba Umia Bechian is them say, why I dear pa, Mineme Jimmy. Yamukafa when I tiasie no cre we are endorsing it. It's Kokodi President Kennedy or Yadre. And if he's going to do it, it is his own problem because it will show say Yadre swampa. Because for Kennedy to even think, say, ta harassment na ni followers no, it is not even about Kennedy Japan. It's about the people who were committed to Kennedy Japan's campaign. The people who sacrificed to do everything to make sure Kennedy's message reaches the last person. The people who basically are also part of the NPP. The commitment na omudia shemuno mo share that sideline no mo mudi omatem e denigrate omo e mo mu so mo nyanipa no. Those are the people I'm talking about. Into the Kennedy so be so no pa. Now I phone pick up red no. Now the Jimmy Bawumia fie na Samira Bawumia ahwe Kennedy ne yire anim abra Samira Bawumia ene soma nkwara we mombe di Kennedy ne yire atem na musa ko gina mu fie bedi nsuo nom ebutubutu se nkwasiafo se ye da ase yanka ehumbo na Kennedy so ya ade. Then it means every single thing is said about Kennedy Japan is true. Every single thing is said about his wife is true. Then it means Kennedy is endorsing in some Bawumia shenkofo we echi so mo kanchire no. The followers of Kennedy Japan, only MPP for which reduce, they also needed party's protection. They needed to be apologized to. They are also humans. They respected people throughout the campaign. Campaign here, you know, Kennedy supporters, any Bawumia supporters, how many dear temper, and Bawumia supporters. Abroad, you know, support wine. Kwasiana who fin who can ya line signs good to foolish boy Kwasiampe and who fin we are only baby cratino, no support wine. So small boy ya kwesibo chose there or cause Kennedy abodam no that small boy now so a lawyer no support why akosia me no support kojo ponko and some mo kano some mo kan no na almost support why they were all going in favor of Bawumia. So Kennedy and his supporters didn't need protection by the party, right? Mwejimi muni munyansa. And you see, these are some of the things you do. Now, in comfort to watch Shamo. Now, from say leaders of Bawumia's campaign. Inti Kennedy call for no. At this point, you know, almost around a par. No ma catch almost say, oh, they see in a fanche. The Yanko Bawumia president. Yan Sanko campaign no bimbo etu. Yanko campaign yanko shiri yankwa. Yanja ye yo abruchire ni ambra Ghana be campaign ma Bawumia. Oh, me ametinte buom no. O se me jai bibia na me ba fosu na me be campaign ma Bawumia. Ma me ntumi ka na me to petrol ngum na me fa flag ntaretare ho na me koye campaign ma Bawumia. But at the end of the day, Bawumia ne yere ehu sa supporters omo ye moa because they don't deserve their apology. They don't even see them as MPP for. They don't even respect them as nipa. Inti obi na supporting Kennedy na owo ekura biase na odi ne bibia supporting Kennedy no. Bawumia ba na wotu ne car, na wotu ne moto. Na Bawumia no wini ade na obeye no ama no. Because in the first place, Bawumia mpom consider so nipa. Because Kennedy nankasa Bawumia hu Kennedy so ya boa. Because Bawumia at the end of the day has never told anyone so apologizing to Kennedy from the Omoye Kennedy. You see, inti trasa we there ye nuafo there party. The omo kind of internet na capture they don't care. Kennedy nemma emma eba beton sama ya kan for Kennedy hu. Kennedy nemma mba ene nemma mema ne nana no beba ensam na mo kan fa ne hu ni nyina no ne nana no bebusa say was my grandfather a madman. Kennedy's grandchildren will ask those questions. Kennedy ne nana no ne mama ebebusa say we are on the internet. Our grandfather is Kennedy Japan. We are seeing videos. Was our grandfather a madman? Was our grandmother a prostitute? Did our grandfather just say in summer in Krawe Babeti? And these things are going to follow Kennedy till he dies. These things are going to follow Kennedy Japan till he dies. They are going to follow the guy. It does not matter. But Bawumia and Irede, they are going to have a clean slate. Samira Bawumia is going to live a comfortable life because Kennedy and Kabibi Anchireno, Kennedy and Kabibi Anchireno, no supporter of Kennedy Japan, and the Bejina Bawumia at Facebook, Eddie Bawumia. So Bawumia, they are the chosen ones. They should go through nicely like a hot knife. But Kennedy, his track record and his life, he should battle lies. So you do how does this work? Oju say nkofo Kennedy ebo afra another Kennedy campaign obu pia bontene baby o ha obi to drive 10 kilometers no abi hu Kennedy Japan kan say meto ama wo ordinary life ordinary moto ordinary car to so na kuma wo Kennedy because Kennedy nsem o ka che na ogidi ohunu ho say nya party baako yammoa na de epenemra na mo sideline omo na mo hu omo so mo yammoa you want them to come into election day no omunjai de omoye obi we adwuma onjai na ombeto aba ma Bawumia abra Bawumia ka kire ono ene ni Kennedy ni so moye moa Kennedy ni bodamfo omo ya kromfo abronya DC is not a normal person in the NPP. He's a regional chairman anka Kufuor betuma afre no anka ye papa Kufuor betuma afre no anka party no panyiri wo mu a omunjimi ya ko betuma ka say shut up, but all of them were on the side of Kennedy abronya. They were on the side of Bawumia. Say Bawumia should keep doing, Abranya should keep doing what he's doing to Kennedy and his supporters. They were all happy about it. And this is the danger we are faced as a nation, as a political party. And you don't see the problem. And who will be to say after Kennedy, you are a disgrace to Yanin Fantifo. You are a disease of an old man. You saw all these things and you are following Bawumia like a dog. What are you going to get from it? I used to respect you a lot. These are things we need to sit and analyze. What are you people covering? Into Kennedy for no, me, I don't care about Kennedy for no, I don't care about Bawumia for no, but some winning party muni munyansa. Muni munyansa, because Bawumia ba national television, so no, I apologize to Kennedy Japan on behalf of the Omayinya. But what is happening today? And the Bawumia and the etifie chama Kennedy asabe bu nkotojo omunim na Bawumia kwasampe yin oba party na Kennedy nim Bawumia ne Kennedy wanna contribute to the party wanna financial or the sika shop party nim Kennedy Japan de Bawumia wanna ayi the sika abo party no Bawumia na so lela ono die na odi party nim but because the leadership of the party from J. Kufuor to Kufuor to Hakma Uswajiman, Michael Kwe, any community they are all following Bawumia because Bawumia is the one who is going to bring back the money box because they are criminals and they are thieves. They think Bawumia can continue Kufuor's criminality. Into Munyinano, today you see Kennedy as a fool. This guy has committed millions into that party. All that he wanted was that let everybody hear us and make a right decision. You decided to change the voting pattern. You decided to change the register. You brought people who were not supposed to vote. Minimum 200 Bawumia a fly or free America, echo Ghana to vote. Are you people mad? Jimmy? And you want us to sit and say MPP, a young man, a young woman, Obiana na kuma da Kennedy so and sorry I no pass me campaign ama Bawumia, me ko to aba ma Bawumia. Now what can Bawumia do? We gave Bawumia 8 years in office. EMT, he led Ghana's money issues. Bawumia failed. He failed to the point where it was not even recognizable. Bawumia failed to the last point. Mahamudu Bawumia is the biggest failure in Ghana politics. Why should we give power to Bawumia again? It is a moon Jimmy Kurano because yan so before Florence. But because of Chrono, because of Pesamen Kuminya, because of Ewi, because of Mumunipa. And then we sit here today, sorry, where the internal party problem. Internal. Oh, really? Internal. Yani abodam ne yemfa ya dam ne be support internal party politics. Na second di abodam. The chief wo nyina abodam. Omo nyina ya pa amutrim. Omo mfa omo dam ne embe supported pa internal party politics. More bodam. The President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, and the Onene Yere, Madam Lordina Mahama. Lordina Mahama is more hospitals chain NPP. Since it's a NPP, no, Lordina Mahama is the hospitals chain NPP. As you can see, the president today and his wife beautifully landed in Zambia, and everybody was excited. The president of Zambia received them so nicely, and John Mahama, in fact, the kind of respect and Ghana war years back, and Sane Kufuado money Bawumia Jimmy Fuibe take over. No, you can see he's bringing it back. Presidents around the world are now inviting him, come over, stay with us, come and see how we live. Come and be part of our culture, be part of our governance. People, other countries can't wait to have John Mahama come see them, come visit them. And that is what we have always wanted in our leader. A leader, obet your all nipa say, if we associate ourselves with this country or this leader, it shows positives in the beba. Nobody wanted to even get close to them. They were only flying to the islands because that's where they were keeping their crazy money. You see, say, this is beautiful. You can see the first lady, the first gentleman of the land, and just a crack, and it's been a wonderful trip so far. That's the Zambian president. You see the president of the republic. On an Euro, they had to meet all the cabinets, the security, Obia Baye, to meet John Mahama in Zambia. This is what we want. We want a president Nijuma Oyen Ufino, Odru Bebia Obia who say, "Wait dear, wait ne nimnyansa, wait near to me, amana chichiremai." People just want to solicit. Amount for John Mahama Jinichre, no so they are boachichiromai. And this is what we have been talking about. And not just you electing somebody to be your leader. It's electing a wise, intelligent person. And you'll be a bit my leader. Obi or a comedian, Obi or a joker, Obi or ne body ankasa sibi otie no, his stature sibi ankasa ne body no is built no, Obi or osekotre on leader. Inti enye easy so obenya leader or you perfect in terms say or you be matintin grammar ninimutse amount for penasem. It is not easy, and that is what we are seeing here. The president is bringing everybody, every country together. He's connecting Ghana with the rest of the world. Oko Dubai, the king of UAE, he invited him. He gave him a flight, a jet to use. That is what we talk about, respecting a leader. Sebio Nijumadia Odino Ekoso into this Zambia, and it was a wonderful thing to watch this afternoon. John Mahama and the Zambian president, and it's so beautiful. You can see the first ladies behind him, them and Nije, and I saw so many Ghanaians. Ghana for Bibre or Zambia. I saw so many of them coming out after the president, President he met Ghanaians, and the dialogue was beautiful. People were so excited to hear from the president himself. He took his time to take questions, to explain things to Ghanaians, how he has been able to move the country from junk status to where we are today, where things are right. And you could attest, the people there, the Ghanaians there, were all excited because they have seen it. They are in Zambia. They read the news. They follow. They have relatives. They know that this government, this president is changing the nation. Into Ghanaians outside Ghana are also very excited to have John Mahama as their president. And that is something that we have been talking about. We are all proud of. The president, Obawa Zambia for 3 days. I'm sorry. Obawa Zambia for 3 days. And the 3 days, Obe Sheshia, Nipa Bebre Sheshia, Zambia for, and Ghana for. So this is what we've always wanted to see in our president. Oye Juma in and out of Ghana. So when you put up the Aquani and say, utumi jina stage nipa jina ho na wo ka kire nkofo ne say wo ko toilet a obedware la Tio, the seriousness of the matter, and I say, dear bad, team come and bush almost a question. No, nice and the tribunal, got to let Obunyare. Obu for because Yamabu a default. Oko toilet Obejare. Iti Musa say, so oko toilet Obejare. Nice about Bawumia tribunal, I will bridge for near Munyare. Mahamudu, Atinga. Because, show, where language, you a language. Ujina ni penim. Edi sa Bawumia jina we. Na obiaka say Bawumia kwati boto. Ububefu because I say nipa no na adwini mu no. Yentwa obema. The American cannot say with all due respect to Bawumia, me the kind na may try to make edi say Bawumia say ujina wonya kwati boto. It automatically Bawumia you get offended because naturally you twa obema. It is obi busa question say Bawumia wonya kwati boto. You naturally will get pissed off because anweji ana no obi a meni obati amawari e de na me yakwati boto. It is so to me gina bobulishifo nim say uko toilet a wo bedware. Uko toilet sa wo bedware. Na say udware wi a uko toilet wi bedware enye saa na say ono no onim answer no but opese oye sure say munni amudware. Enye saa. Isn't it so? When you shit, you go to bath. Isn't it so? And to say, when you say, you know, when you eat, you got to drink water. Isn't so? Into a default. Into samudare munia mubedare entisa. So be the entisa soswa. Now I expect to say, samunjimi ya munia mubedare. Sa muye ni pebi na munimnyansa munia mubedare because sebi ya munimnyansa ntiebi ya munia mundare. And it's like I say entisa. Isn't it so? Meaning he's expecting you to say yes. Because one can yes, I know with Jimmy. Into Bawumia no or doubt it a day. Agbobulo she force omunia omunyare.
Go toilet, we are obejare, and yes, obejare.
Atinga amano. Unim se on se ostatino. Odinka ka say yebesi KVIP amamo. And onim se KVIP ukoni also dware. Because say a WCI ofia oni awunyare. Intino ka say the lives of the people of Abobloshi matters as the life of the people, as the life of people at cantonment. Into onim se KVIP the oni ana ho bon. Into oban onim se we mu no omon se individual WC. Na a KVIP nie na KVIP so the oni ho bon because e ho no ejinam inti ebe gina ho. Iti Bawumia ba no nya wa underestimate e Abobloshi fo no. Amano. I think. Okay, I wonder. Amano. I think. Benina no. Why estimating kofono? Into ono benina no. Just say he just say oh with your uncle. Why too excited?
What teachers in Prempeh College have been teaching students of other parents. So
as soon as the same way. They have been teaching students of other parents. And it's a very difficult, they have been teaching other students of, they have been teaching, teachers of Prempeh College have been teaching students of other parents. Amano. Hey, for economy for, wow, for business class, that page on Sana Memoir. Sanko from for business class, I don't know for business class. 92K for no 47B. Sango from here binino. Kwasasamo gwa. Amano atenga. Ora women to show me minimum crime here. It is Kevin Taylor a year a day. Now, when we go back to a year land minister. Prempeh College teachers have been teaching students of other parents. Prempeh College teachers have been teaching students of other parents. So one, Prempeh College teachers, one, have been teaching students. So the students are also one of other parents. So are the students, Prempeh College teachers have been teaching students of other parents. So it means the students of other parents. So the Prempeh College teachers are teaching the students, which means the students have been teaching parents of other students. So the students have been teaching their colleagues' parents. Where grammar, very tactical. Prempeh College teachers have been teaching students of other parents. Meaning, when Prempeh College teachers teach the students, they also teach their colleagues' parents. So Prempeh College students have become teachers of their colleagues' parents. The teachers of Prempeh College, they teach the students, and the students will teach their colleagues' parents. So technically, the students become their colleagues' teachers and become teachers to their parents. My English teacher or GSS, Madam Enyen, I know you are around Sunyani or Takra. Please, Madam Enyen, if you can get in touch with me, when teachers are teaching students who are teaching other parents students, Madam Enyen, please, this one there, I'll fall back on you. You are my English teacher, Madam Enyen, wherever you are. I remember you were in Takra. I don't know whether you are still in Takra or you've moved to Sunyani. So whoever is listening to me, Madam Enyen, no child or Queen Ejima or Obuasi, or I'm an English teacher. Please, Madam Enyen, please, can you break this down so that I can also let people know what it actually means? Because the students are teaching other parents' students. I want to know, please, Madam Enyen, so come in. Please, Madam, come in, Madam Enyen. Me pacho, Madam Enyen, Mr. Now, in your for, the Bemu will say, here on my mention. Now, when you see car, no, I can say, Kevin, can I say, you ampa, or free. Tie boge se hia fo mokofia monka no kra nkyere fiefo de yapa ma hu se hia no next time mo fu economy na ma menkyere se ho na behu se ampa ehia me plane pagya ni mu a ubo se hostess for no twen na plane no a level and I say a ticket level on se na enye se bi se ya ubo so ma sa ba begina ho curtains na efri mu ho eba ye ho no on se na curtains bi o boso mo hu se omu bie kekra boso bie no ahwe mo nim. So you know what? You guys can use the bathroom at the end. This side, I'm sorry, you cannot use it. See, what can't you? And then the chest say young. And then the kawakuma. I own the curtains bina. I am a try and temuno. And then the chest say a mono a hiamo. In the air hotel, me fucking. I want to be who's a relative by hit to say, hey, say hiame. Oban will be a curtains in a one. Oban will be a said, not a say. I'm sorry, please. If you want to use the bathroom, you can go all the way back there and use the bathroom. Thank you very much. And we will all get there at the same time. Hey, on the plane bell and Namunya Madan Atacha. Economy for my say. Edi be 45 minutes and Muatne. Hey, Sasabroding in Abedina Monase, and even I be Mukotashua Brochedo Moguno. Hey, economy be kuzia. Economy. Umoja sugar level issues ube wuti sia he osi nyina bedu ye ne atwe mu ama blanket mimi se me platinum flyer me kwa sama pyjamas ai abofuru otuo o yesa akukọ ai plane ye mezi plane no ai hwe osi an ye nyina kwa kodu unu wane kwa kodu o boda ye ne ada yetumi ye hwe de epe ye hwe ne asa ko laptop so ne aye de be ye hwe ne stretch ya da full ya da ai yetumi da ne uru Jimmy to asa akukọ plane ye ohia for the plane tablet kakra be na yem hye plane be to form e hia plane and to form ai tablets na ehia for na yem hye omo ewrade ye bewu ana da bi ye ne esika for ya da kra because I heard them was so a child was 34K one 92B here for them. I am Mobefia Moncano Crunch Ghana for them. Mobefia Moncano Cranamunja, Betty, and Peja, and I'm gonna dinquas, as I'm no Mutanta Boche here for Mobile Moncancha. Oh, just said more deal, maybe plenty, me say, me go to get betray Kodu, and I'm a betray tell me and Crankacra. Mobedu Ghana Peja Betty here for Mobogas now Moncano Crano. Huh? Inti gena mambe pie hakura ena meka so nana plane nana say o 2 foot to kwan nana so ko vacation kakraba e teni ni body plane no de ko e nti de asante for flag na sem ena teni body plane nana team no de ko e me do nana ena me do nana. Now there's one interesting thing. Inti me ko full plane no aka 1 minute na start show no e wi ase de e won me full plane no me tenase no I think my seat was 4, something like that. Na me cheche. So be the bag a shirt up. I gidi ni business space wo bag no show obi ampon ka say can you everybody say hello to each other. Obi relaxed. A business. Dabi. Then they just say intimate no, and I'm who say, oh, man, yeah, you man found me charger. I was supposed to charge my phone because I wanted to use the phone on flight. Intimate me left no. Yenny or middle until I was in the middle seat because there's a window and the middle guys into middle on the right and the left, and there's something that divides the two passengers. Intimate me left no. It was this young boy. Michelle and I so 2-4 young boy, and I'm saying, oh, how are you, kid? Now I was say hello, oh, and I'm saying, oh, it's me. I was Kevin Taylor. I'm saying, oh, Nana, and I'm saying, how are you doing? I said, I'm good. I'm saying, oh, 2-4. Oh, nice. I was saying, how are you? And I'm saying, I'm doing good. And I'm saying, do you have a charger? And also, no, I also left my charger because no, I didn't know about an air fly. I think I didn't know about where you cheat. And I'm so intended to say, oh, such a lovely young man. The whole flight, I had a conversation with him a little bit. And this guy is so open-minded, young man. Just say, on Dibo from Quinda, Najrimu Hey, Akrano is so open-minded and he's so brilliant. And he was telling me about the experience going to school in the States and meeting different people. And I also had to advise him a little bit about how he should not allow the pressure of Ebiane Papaya or Hinenti. He cannot do what he doesn't want to do. He should also be careful. You know, I advised him. And I think he didn't come and say, oh, I saw a video where now Papati, your dad was sitting in public or something like that. And now Okochia Papa, I think but when you left your dad, your facial expression changed. Into now man for can be on Facebook. Hey, Nana Bano Australia, no changing the mood. And Australia. No, this kid is such a lovely kid. Or it's open-minded. And he was like, I didn't even know. And I'm so don't worry, don't let the pressure, force you to do things. No, see, he hears. And I'll say, be yourself. Be whoever you want to be. Just study, be good. Just live your life. Respect your dad, respect your mom. Always never forget that your dad is a king. So always make sure Adibia baby and oh papa, the position and this kid's such a lovely kid. I spoke to him, we had a wonderful talk, and it was lovely. Ana me tama mene akura yedi nkobo nyina na interbuom for if we be ma bra kumase for no mu echiro titi bini no ho. If we be ma bra kumase for no titi bini no ho e we echiro 34K 92B and na omammo ase nkokọ and am say ewiase pan ehiafo no so pa na kasa pa ehiafo no gu echiro ehiafo no gu echiro. We vibed so nicely. We enjoyed the flight. At the end, we landed in DC and we all left. I need to be a catch of more here for no. I am on bomb. Here for no. What Jimmy? More for no. Kasa. Kevin is lying. Kevin or boy. I don't know. Can you say boy? Why you say I'm lying? I met Otunfo's son in a flight. I'm a frequent flyer. And Otunfo about to fly business, and we all had a chat. I don't know. Can you say boy? And unless my team, they give me the green light to show you the picture, I can make sure. I had to take a selfie with him. Like, say cheese. Let me say cheese. Let me just show it to my kids that Otunfo, because my kids really like that kid, I was like, hey, see Otunfo's son. I'm with Otunfo's son. Such a lovely boy. Why do you say I'm lying? I'm not lying. Otunfo's son is a kid. Yeah, he's a young kid. I just like him because he's a very open-minded kid. Now, with Team Nemami, green light now, I can show you the selfie we took together. But I mean, say ebe nipa bebrebe ya say I we be ma bra kumase na de ndie da bi ye nana badomi and I'm done na ba na me done na so and I'm done na ire, we just have to take team. I think I'm not supposed to show you the picture because Akorana Crampo am that permission to do that, and I'm not going to do it. But on the same flight, there were some other people on the flight. It was a beautiful experience. Ehia for no